Hi guys, so today I'm here to give an update from my last book haul. I finished 3 books from that stack. I'm currently reading 1 and unfortunately I DNF'd 2 books. Also the other 2 books I decided to put it off and just read it some other month, maybe even drag it on till next year. So let us begin with the books that I finished the last month. And I made book discussions on these 2 books, so if you want to read my in-depth thoughts, I will be linking the videos below. So the first book that I finished was Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux, and on my Goodreads I rated this 3 stars. I also finished Siddhartha the last month. This is a book by Hermann Hesse, and this, I'm still recovering from this book. I really loved it. I gave it 5 stars. And then I also finished this poetry book by Emily Dickinson, and I rated this 3 stars. I am currently reading Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. I think that's how you pronounce the name. I am currently on page 182. It's gonna take me a little bit longer to finish this one because I'm not hooked yet. It's probably because there's romance in it and I'm in the middle of Jane Eyre's feelings, and I'm not really a fan of reading thoughts on love. I don't know, it's just a topic that to me I've read so much already and I'm just kind of tired with it. But I'm still gonna finish this book. I heard that there's some mystery in this book. I could be wrong. I'm trying my best to stay away from spoilers. So yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully it's not just romance. The 2 books that I DNF'd were these 2. I read this book after Siddhartha. It's called Jane Unlimited by Kirsten Cashore. It's a YA book. And I didn't even reach like 100 pages. I just gave up on it. It's really not my thing, and I found the first few chapters really slow and boring, and it's just not for me anymore. So I DNF'd it. It's fine. I bought this book, I was 22 maybe, so maybe that's why. And then another book that I DNF'd was this bitten up copy of 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think by Brianna West. I did not love this book. I was disappointed. I had different expectations, and that's partly on my end. That's my fault because I didn't research this book enough to know that this was published by Thought Catalog Books, so that makes sense. It's like reading a journal and it's only by one person, and I expected other authors. I rated this 1 star. I didn't even finish it, but I rated it 1 star. It's just really, I reached like almost half of this book. I gave this book so many chances, but the more essays I read, the more repetitive the ideas are, and it's just like patterned in a different way and formatted in a different way, but it's basically, it boils down to one single idea or one single thought. It just doesn't make sense that I have to read the entire book. I wrote my complete thoughts on Goodreads, and then I have this amazingly stacked books here. This is what I'm planning to read the next month, and I planned ahead until maybe November because there's Dracula in here. I really wanted to read Dracula by Bram Stoker, and I just really wanted to know where the story came from and where it originated, and just the original story of Count Dracula. I'm really curious, and yeah, I plan to read this around Halloween just to get into that mood. I bought this yesterday, so I'm really excited. And then I also bought 2. Okay, wait, I'm gonna start here. Also yesterday, I finally bought a copy of A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. This is a really famous book. Apparently, it's going to destroy your mental state. I don't know. I heard that there's a lot of trigger warnings in here, and it's just going to change everything for you. It's really life-changing, and it would really just disturb you. I don't know if that's in a positive or negative way, but either way, all of the comments on this book, all of the reviews really got me interested. It's just a well-loved book, so I really wanted to check it out. It's gonna be a thick book to read, but after I finish Jane Eyre, this is gonna be the book that I'm gonna read next. And then I have these 3 books which have like kind of similar autumn, cozy, small town, Halloweeny, creepy, spooky vibe. I don't know. But I have these 3 books here, and they all have amazing covers. I bought these 2 books secondhand from Shopee. The first book is Furthermore by Tara Mafi. I read her Shatter Me trilogy and I loved it. Actually, it's a series. I only read the first 3 books. I am excited to read another series by her because I just really love that, but I'm not sure if I wanted to continue after the 3rd book, so I'm gonna give this one a chance. And plus, look at the cover. It's so pretty, so magical. It reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. I also have this book here. Also have a beautiful cover. Has the dark blue background with the silver letters. This is The Wicked Deep by Shia Earnshaw, and this takes place in a small town which has like a mystery to it and maybe some curse going on. It's really perfect for like the autumn Halloween theme that's going on with my TBR. And then the last book here is The Iron Trial by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. It's from the Magisterium series. This is the first book. I actually bought this book a long time ago, but I didn't read it yet. I thought this is the perfect season to finally dive in because it reminded me of Harry Potter. I don't know. It's a middle grade book. Cassandra Clare used to be one of my favorite authors. While I was obsessed with her Shadowhunter books, I was really obsessed with her growing up, so I really wanted to try this out. Plus, the cover is so pretty. So that is the update. That's all that I have for you. I'll be doing a review after I finish Jane Eyre. So yeah, look forward to that. And also I cannot wait to finally read A Little Life. I'm really curious as well.